whisper audios. And today I am going to recreate my very first ASMR video. I suddenly realized that I have had a channel anniversary. I opened my channel on the 1st of February 2012, so it has been 5 years since I've had an ASMR channel, and the first video that I ever posted was flipping through a catalogue similar to this one, and that was in January 2013. So it took me almost a year to post an ASMR video. And just for fun, I'm going to show you the video that I posted. So if we look now, this was my first ever video and it was posted on the 10th of January 2013, and it was called ASMR Flipping Through a Magazine, First Whisper Soft Spoken Video. So we're going to play a little bit of it, and I just cringe so much when I watch this because I just sound so weird.
Hi everybody, this is Whisper Audios and welcome to my very first Whisper Audio Whisper ASMR video. Basically, this video I'm going to be flipping through this magazine here, catalogue, and just introducing myself.
You can see what I mean. So I'm just going to turn my phone onto airplane mode so it doesn't do that weird beeping. So it has been 4 years since I posted that video, and I thought I would recreate it. I have a next catalogue here which is similar to the one that I had in that video. Obviously it's not the same one because I threw that out long ago. So I'm going to just be flipping through this magazine catalogue and just talking to you about my channel. So I remember like yesterday posting that video. I remember I was so nervous. I think I got about 10 views. I think that's all. That's all. But it didn't stop me making more. And I remember why I wanted to. Oh, look at this dog. Isn't he cute? I'm sorry. And I just remember watching Gentle Whisperings, My Life in Pictures. And that was the first ever ASMR video I ever watched. And I was hooked. And then I decided, because I had just a normal camera, like a point and shoot camera, and I also had a Zoom H1. Oh, it was a Zoom H2. Oh, I love that chair. It was a Zoom H2, as at the time I was making short films, and that was the recorder that we used to record the sound on our films. So well, it wasn't mine, it was my fiance's, my boyfriend's. And I decided, I asked him if I could borrow it, and he said yes, and that's what I used to record the sound on that video with my terrible camera. And I made it, and I sound so weird in it. I sound like my voice sounds so low. Do you know what I mean? If you watch it now, you'll know what I mean. And it was silly really, because I didn't know what else to do, and I didn't want to show my face for a long time in my videos. And I just did like hand movements and colouring in and wrapping. I was just really getting my feet wet into the whole ASMR thing, and at that time it was so new. Not at all like it is today. And I remember Gentle Whisperings videos. I also watched Diana do all the time, and so many different ASMR artists that unfortunately don't make content anymore, which are still my favourites to this day. So I made videos for, well, I think I made one a month for about a year, and then unfortunately I had to move. I couldn't live where I was living anymore, and I had to stay with my family, one of my family members, and the house was really crowded and on a main street, a main road, so loud all the time. Silly little boys with their noisy cars would sit parked outside the house, as there was a shop, like an off license. They would just sit there playing their music, and it was impossible to film, so I stopped. And I stopped making videos for about 2 years. And in that time I was watching so many ASMR videos. It was something that kept me calm and relaxed. But boy, did I miss making ASMR videos. And all of my friends which I had made in that time shot up in popularity, and I guess left me behind, so to say. And I felt, I guess, left out, and it got me down a little bit. I couldn't make videos, and I was stuck. Just watching them and just being a spectator, really, not being able to participate in any of the community events that were happening, because I couldn't participate. So that was a very sad time in my life, and it got to the point where I thought, Charlotte, stop feeling bloody sorry for yourself and make something happen. Make your own destiny, so to say. Make good of a bad situation. So that was the point where I was researching into spaces, halls, village halls, anywhere that I could rent for a day at a time, like once a month, and I could make my videos there uninterrupted. And I searched and I searched and I searched for weeks and months, trying to find somewhere which was cheap enough, quiet enough, and safe enough for me to go and record videos once a month. And for a long time I couldn't find anywhere, until I found the Buddhist Center, which was just down the road from where I was living at the time. And it was the perfect, safe haven for me to make my videos, and it was cheap enough that I could afford to go there once a month. And that was where I came back to my channel about 2 or so years ago. I had my renaissance period, so to say, and I will show you the video that I made at that place. I'll take it off airplane mode, so I'm just going to go to YouTube, and this video I posted on the 15th of February 2015, so 2 years ago. So really I've only been back for 2 years out of the 4. And this is I'm back, update plans and invitation. Kind of not relaxing. So here we go. Let's turn it up.
And today I have some very exciting news for you. I'm back, and I'm back for good. So, as some of you may know, my last video that I updated was about 2 years ago, and for that I am really, really sorry. Basically the reason why I haven't been making enough content for you guys is that when I moved house, so I moved in with some family,
That's pretty much. So I got for my birthday a GoPro. I thought that was the greatest camera ever, and my dad bought it for me for my birthday, and I was like, yes, I can finally make my ASMR videos again. And obviously I didn't know how to use it, and it was all widescreen and fisheye and weird. Just weird. So I got back into the swing of things, and I was making content, trying to release something every week. And then I moved house one more time to where I am today. So I couldn't afford to go to that centre anymore, because obviously I had bills and rent and everything else to pay for. Plus the house was empty, I didn't have any furniture or anything like that, so I had to save for that. So that was a little bit of a lull in my upload schedule once again. But since I have moved here, I hope that, I've been uploading content on a regular basis. And then last year I made a film, and I was away for a good 2 or 3 months. So once again a hiatus. So when I came back to my channel after so long, I started making face videos where you can see my face. And since then, my channel became much more popular. And I started making roleplay videos, which were very popular. Started to receive messages from you guys saying how my videos have helped relax you and help you go to sleep. I also received so many stories about your own personal struggles and things you have been dealing with. I just find them so moving and touching, and I feel so honoured to have helped you in some small way. And with that, I had so much more determination to really improve my channel as much as I could. I felt like I owed you to make content which you guys liked and that you wanted to see. Your stories moved me so much. I felt a fire grow inside my heart, and I felt so determined. At times, I will admit, it is very hard to make videos all the time, especially when life gets in the way. I also can't film in the evenings. I have to film in the daytime, simply because it's just not fair on my other half, who I live with, to give up his evenings when he works all day. So we compromise, and I will sometimes do like role plays in the evening if it's a special one, like the vampire role play. So I have to film in the day, which presents different problems, like the sun going in and out. I like to shoot natural daylight. Sirens going past, children going past, people coming home from work, and all different sounds that you can't avoid shooting in the day. I hope one day that I can dedicate a space to my videos. A nice soundproof space. So hopefully that will be my next milestone. So I prepare for my videos incredibly thoroughly, almost to the point of obsessive. I have an idea for a roleplay, and I will think about it for about a week, trying to brainstorm different ideas and come up with interesting visuals for it. I will then write a script. Yes, I write a fully fledged script, dialogue and everything, and try and learn it as much as I can. Obviously with room for improvisation. Then I will source all my props that I need, and then I will have a rehearsal where I rehearse it in front of the camera, and then I will try and record it, and then I will edit, and that takes about a day per video. So I would say it takes me a week to prepare for a roleplay, a day to shoot it, and a day to edit it. So a fairly long time, and sometimes they just don't work out, or it's too noisy and I have to completely get rid of it, or the whole thing is not in focus and I have to get rid of it again. So these videos, these little small videos, are much more simpler and easier to do because I don't have to do my makeup or hair or look a certain way, which takes about an hour or so to do and get ready. So these are very therapeutic for me, and I guess keep me calm and chill, and makes me not stress so much. It seems backwards, doesn't it? That I stress out so much making films, these ASMR films, when they're meant to relax you. But it's true, and I know most of you out there who make videos like this meticulously plan and prepare. Well, some of us. I don't think I could just put my face to a camera and just start speaking without any sort of planning or preparation. I just want everything to look so sleek and classy and I guess cool. I love this bedspread. Oh my god, there's unicorns. I want it. So how I see the future of my channel is I will continue to do videos that you guys like, as well as ones that challenge me artistically and I guess visually. So this catalogue goes on a little bit. Let's just skip along. So I just want to say thank you to everyone who has supported my channel, people who have been there from the beginning, and if you have been there since day one, please leave me a message, a comment, and tell me how you felt when you first watched my first video and what you remember. And I want to thank each and every one of you who watch these videos. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. I'm getting pretty emotional. Just thank you everyone. Thank you for making this happen, and thank you for everything. Thank you for leaving your comments, and thank you for being so supportive. Thank you for being patient with me too. I truly couldn't do this without you guys, and I mean that. I love you all so very much. I truly appreciate every single one of you. I read all of your comments, every single one. I try and reply as much as I can, and I'm sorry to those I don't get around to replying to. But thank you. Thank you for sticking with me all this time. I love you all so much. The role plays are coming. I am prepared to shoot that soon. I have some obligations for the film I'm working on at the moment, which are priority, but once they are out the way, I will promise you I am focusing on role plays. I promise. Including the March roleplay. So thank you so much for watching, guys. I love you all so much. Take care, and I will see you in my next video.